Hello and welcome back to, I think, Friday's episode of the What is K-pop podcast, in which I talk about anything I want to in regards to K-pop, members of the groups, discographies, concepts, survival shows at the moment, and anything else really that I want to talk about. And these past few days and leading up to the release of Island 2, I'm going to be doing an episode dedicated to survival shows, the contestants' names, and the aftermath of the shows, briefly talking about my opinion on the show, basically doing a bother on the shows, not actually telling you anything interesting about it, just basically giving you rundown of the contestants and where they are today, basically not providing any information other really than that. There's no particular reason why you should watch this and think that is a good substitute for watching the show. Honestly, I would just recommend watch the show or read up about it, or literally anyone else, listen to anyone else, not me, because I am really bad. Also, my delivery the things I ordered aren't going to be coming until later, so I'm annoyed about that. Coming later than I thought they were going to, so now I'm sad. I love this. I'm literally chatting shit now. Jesus. Yeah, basically I have started making the bracelets that I was talking about the other day on my on the episode I released God knows when, and I keep on ordering beads and stuff to aid in me making them. And to be fair, it's actually just fun. Even if I don't end up actually pursuing this as a career and I just end up selling just the ones that I've made so far, I'm happy with what I'm doing, because making friendship bracelets is actually really, really relaxing and calming and just fun. Genuinely, even if you just do you start making a craft or something, just do it for yourself. Literally just you. Do it for you. Do it because you want to do it. Do what makes you happy. Oh my god, I literally sound like one of those motivational speakers. I sound like Mr. Motivator. And I have just aged myself considerably saying that. Mr. Motivator, he is, how would I describe him? Derek Errol Evans, MBE, better known as Mr. Motivator, is a Jamaican-born British fitness instructor. He rose to fame in 1993 through appearances on the UK breakfast television show GMTV, and where he performed live fitness sessions and offered tips and advice to viewers. Yeah, well, just in case you're like, oh, how old is she? Was she born in 1993? I wasn't. I was born in 2003, actually, 10 years later. However, it is just a load of fun. Also, he came back during the pandemic to keep kids motivated and willing to do stuff when it was the national lockdown, along with a bloke called Joe Wicks, and Joe actually did pretty regular fitness, what do you call it, YouTube lives, PE with Joe, that's what it's called, PE with Joe. And I think it was every single day. The first stream occurred on the 23rd of March and ended almost 1 year later on the 5th of March. And he was awarded an MBE in the birthday honours. I don't know what that means, genuinely. But no, there are quite a few books about them trying to be healthy, get fit, give healthy recipes and all the stuff. You can still eat nice but be healthy whilst you're eating. Is there a cat in here? No, I thought there was. Okay, that's sad. Anyway, Twice is survival show, because they actually were formed by a survival show called 16, which was shown on Mnet. Mnet does quite a lot of survival shows, despite the fact that, after the whole Produce scandal, they still continue to do survival shows. But I think it is just due to the fact that they are one of the main broadcasting networks in South Korea. So it's a South Korean paid TV, television, music channel. Yeah. Basically, if I personally was to make a load of survival shows, I'd probably market it onto the BBC or ITV, Channel 4, maybe even Channel 5. If I was probably I would go on to Channel 5 first, because that's one of the, I think it's called syndicate channels or something along those lines. Anyway, I need to stop getting distracted. But it's there's MBC, not N, not M. Wait, MBC. It doesn't say. Media company, maybe? Oh, that's in Africa. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, let's just... South Korean television. I can't spell channels. So we have KBC, JTBC, no, TJSB, UBC, GTV. Yeah, basically there's just those particular channels. They work with production companies to produce the shows, and then they can sell them to different networks. Those networks can pick them up and put them on to their channels. Yeah, to be fair, it isn't really as interesting as I'm making it sound. It is quite common for quite a lot of shows, a year after they've been shown on different more mainstream channels, to then go onto these syndicate channels where they get shown again and again, and they can put ads on them. Anyway, 16. 16, it was a 2015 reality girl group survival show created by JYP and Mnet. The show pitted 16 trainees against one another to secure a spot in the girl group Twice. 16 contestants were assessed not just by their singing and dancing abilities, but also their charisma and personality. The show ran from the 5th of May to the 7th of July for Mnet for 10 episodes. Ooh, how fun. Sorry, I try not to be sarcastic. Yeah, so the contestants are as follows. Age order: Im Nayeon, Yoo Jung-yeon, Momo Hyori, Sana Minatozaki, Park Ji-ho, Mina Mayuri, Song Min-young, Park Ji-won, Kim Da-hyun, Song Chae-young, Chu Chui, Lee Chae-yeon, Kim Eun-soo, John So-mi, Lee Chae-rong, and Natty. I'm not even, no offense to you, Natty, I'm not even going to attempt to even say your Thai name because I respect everyone too much. Honestly, I will say this now, and you can call it whatever you want to. I would prefer it if all Korean idols had a English name, genuinely, just so that like when I'm pronouncing it, I'm not feeling as though I'm like messing up. But I mean, granted, all those people have since, like, quite a lot of K-pop idols, they learn English, so I mean it's only respectful that we learn how to pronounce these things. Oh, I just burped, sorry. But to be fair, I really don't want to mispronounce your names. But yeah, naughty Sophie, don't say that. Oh yeah. But no, I mean, there are quite a few names actually that I'm so used to pronouncing now that I don't even think about how to do it. But you know, when I was going through speaking saying the contestants' names on like Girls Planet and Boys Planet, I was like, oh no, as I was like going down, and then you would just hear the most pure English accent when I got to like certain names, because like they are like I guess you could call it quote unquote English names. So like I would just pronounce it completely how, you know, in my actual English accent, but I'd have to like have a slightly off accent. And I wonder if there is like a way that I can like learn either to say it like in a Korean accented way, like proper, like how it's meant to sound, or I can like learn how to say it in just my own way. And it would work as well for like being able to talk to my parents about this sort of stuff, because often I'm just saying about K-pop idols and I'm like, I know that you don't know what I'm talking about right now, and like I can see it in their eyes. It's just like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so oh, pardon me. The contestants were introduced initially and divided into two groups. That was the major and the minors group. And I can't find what okay. So the majors were the members of the group of the members of the TV show who were initially like dubbed as being the people who would debut, and then as the TV show went on, people would be switched in and out, and I think it was only Cheon. Did I get that name right? Yeah, Son Cheon. She was the only contestant that consistently was always in the majors category, if I'm not mistaken. Based on the performances seen in episode 1, Natty, Chaeryeong, Somi, Sana, and Ji-ho replaced Momo, Ji-won, Mina, Minyoung, and Nayeon in the majors lineup, apparently. And then in the next episode, Mina, Chewy, and Jonghyun replaced Chaeryeong, Ji-ho, and Dahyun in the major lineup. And then Cheon was eliminated from the competition because JYP didn't think that she was doing too good. And then the final major lineup for the episode 3 was Nayeon, Chaeyoung, Somi, Mina, Chaeryeong, Natty, and Jonghyun. But the performances for the other contestants hadn't been shown yet. I love how I have absolutely no idea like how to summarize. I'm just going for it, not even really talking, just making mistakes. Momo, I will say this, Momo has since revealed that she was made to go on a severe and restrictive diet in the final rounds, where she only ate ice cubes for I think it was 3 days in order to lose weight. However, with crash diets such as that sort of thing, it's not really possible that you can do that, since the most amount of weight that you're going to be losing is actually water weight, and even if you do continue to consume water, you're not going to be losing weight. And if anyone is out there kind of considering losing weight, I would always go and consult a doctor first, just because there are some health risks to be had if you do suddenly lose weight or don't lose weight in like a safe and organized way. So please don't do that. So when the show came to an end, Chewie and Momo were brought back from being eliminated as they wanted to do that. I don't know. Basically, there were 7 members who were chosen from the show, and 1 member was chosen from the viewers' opinions, that being Chewie, and Park Jin-young, JYP, chose to bring back Momo. Oh, I can tell the rankings. Oh, thank God. Sorry, JYP thought that Momo should be a part of the show. Also, the sky has gotten extremely dark. Holy moly. So if you do suddenly hear a hell of a lot of rain or like a thunder, I'm very sorry, but there is actually nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Okay, so allow me to tell you the rankings for all of the contestants. Okay, so the ranking is going to go Nayeon, Jonghyun, Dahyun, Mina, Sana, Chaeyoung, Jiho, Chewie, Minyoung, Somi, Natty, Cheryong, Jiwon, Momo, Eunsu, and Chaeyoung. Okay, first by the A&R team. Major, minor, major, major, minor, major, minor, minor, major, minor, 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 major, major, minor, minor. And for the first episode of Are You a Star? Minor, minor, major, minor, major, 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 minor, minor, major, 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 minor, 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 minor. And for the second jacket cover, minor, major, minor, major, 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 minor, major, minor, minor. Wait. I am so sorry. I literally have just messed that up. Oh my god. Holy shit. Maybe I should actually just do it in a different way. Holy shit. This is tragic. No, I'm just gonna carry on. Second jacket cover. Nayeon is minor, major, minor, major, 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 minor, major, minor, major, major, minor, 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 and Chaeyoung had been eliminated, and Eunsu had been eliminated in time for the third, 1-1. So major, major, minor, major, minor, minor, major, minor, minor, major, 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 minor, and minor. Minor and major don't even sound like words to me anymore. Momo had been eliminated for the 4th group thing. So minor, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, 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 minor, minor. And for the members' election, no one had been eliminated, so it was major, major, minor, minor, major, 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 minor, 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 and minor. Showcase, G1 had been eliminated, so it went minor, 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 major, 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 but on minor team, minor, major, 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 minor. And then Miyong, Somi, Natty, and Cheryong were eliminated. Did I say Jiwon? Jiwon did not participate. Oh, yeah. And then Shui and Momo were added, and the following were obviously winners: Nayeon, Jonghyun, Dahyun, Mina, Sana, Chaeyoung, and Jihyun. I don't know if that made sense. However, I can't. I don't know what to tell you. I can't give you. I can't. You know. I don't know how else I would have done that. So, excuses. You can call it excuses if you want to. I mean, there is. I'm not perfect, is what I'm going to say to that. Okay, so the aftermath of the whole show, Twice then went on to debut with Like Ooh Ah on the 20th of October 2015. And then after the show ended, Jiwon chose to leave the agencies and pursue her talents elsewhere. I'm just going to quickly click off of that and then stick that onto a new tab. There we go. So now I can check where the other contestants are, because obviously you only ever see like Wikipedia pages, and sometimes when people haven't done like a whole lot outside of their group activities, you don't get Wikipedia pages. It's like how for the longest time Stray Kids' members didn't have Wikipedia pages, but now Sungmin and Felix do. Oh my god, it looks absolutely awful out there. And Woojin has a Wikipedia page, but obviously Woojin is no longer a member of Stray Kids, and stuff had kind of been put on there. Minyoung, after Jiwon's departure, became the second member of Twice, second member of 16 to leave JYP. Yeah, and Somi competed on Produce 101, and she obviously got into first place. Debuted and promoted with IOI for less than a year, and on the 20th of August 2018, JYP released a statement saying that Somi had terminated contract, left the company, and had signed with YG's sub-label, the Black Label, a month later, and debuted as a solo artist in June 2019 with the title track Birthday. In 2017, Unso, Chaeyeon, and Natty also decided to leave JYP, and those three members competed. Oh, G1 is in G1 from Miss 9. The three members competed on Idol School. G1 finished in 6th place and debuted as a member of From Miss 9. That episode on Idol School will be coming out next week. Chaeyeon competed in Produce 48, representing WM Entertainment, and debuted as a member of IZ*ONE in October 2018 after finishing in 12th place. And in 2022, she debuted as a soloist with the extended play EP Hush Rush. Chaeyoung, the only JYP remaining from 16, debuted as a member of JYP's new girl group ITZY in February 2019. And then in April 2020, Natty signed with Swing Entertainment, debuted as a soloist with a single 19 in May, and 2022 she signed with S2 Entertainment, and in July 2023 she debuted as a member of Kiss of Life. Minyoung is currently works at an international school and pursues music as a hobby. In February 2021, Minyoung resurfaced after 6 years out by opening her YouTube channel, and she released a single on the 7th of November 2021 called Midnight under the name My Song. Oh, sweet jeez. Oh my god, that really scared me. Oh, I must have had a window open. Oh, that really scared me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so if we can find a bit more information. Somi also did a few variety shows before leaving JYP, but after IOI. Natty's in Kiss of Life. Yeah, Cheryong is the only contestant from 16 that didn't debut with Twice that is still in JYP. And so placed 14th in Idol School, but she's still apparently trying to post on Instagram. I don't know if this is still a like, what you call it, active Instagram. Let's have a look. No, the last post that she has on here is from 184 weeks ago in September of 2020. So perhaps she's just living her life now. Yeah. Oh, and apparently Cheon was apparently going to be debuting with WM's new girl group. However, she is now a soloist, I believe. Yeah, with Hush Rush. Yeah, I literally said that. Well done, Sophie. You've managed to explain something that you'd already explained. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cheon was also on Queendom Puzzle, I want to say. Sounds about right. We'll also check the Wikipedia page because, I don't know, I just want to talk a little bit longer and not be so scared. I'm not actually that scared of things. It's just surprised me. Oh, Cheryl was only 13 when she went on there. Oh, dang. And obviously Natty was the youngest contestant. Jeez Louise. I know for me that I would have been terrified. Well, what was I doing when I was 12, 13 years old? I was in school. I was in year 8 at that time. I just turned 12 when I went into year 8. So that whole time, that whole school year, I was that age, and I was pretty much trying to just get through school without completely punching all of my classmates all of the time, because one of my friends saying quotation marks most definitely, was making everyone hate me by basically saying that I was a horrible person for well, do I want to say? Yeah, I do want to say. Basically, I got annoyed at her, texted her one sentence, was too terrified about trying to explain that I had basically been bullied by this guy that I had gotten annoyed at. And yeah, the whole situation just escalated to the point where we no longer are in contact. I've tried so many times to get back in contact with her, but obviously nothing has ever really come out from that, and I don't honestly really even care to try anymore. It's very, very difficult sometimes when friends, or at least old school friends, I was doing the wrong side of the mouse, trying to pull that down when it was actually the other one needed. It's very hard to get back in contact with people who you've lost contact with, especially in our situation, because we're two completely different people now. She's off working, doing her own thing, just living, I'm sure, her best life, and I'm here, doing me. I'm happy enough as it is. making friendship bracelets that I'm eventually going to sell online. I do this podcast and that sort of stuff, and most of my friends, they do all work actually in the care industry, I'm pretty sure. And I would go into that, but that's not my cup of tea. I love how I'm just dunking on the industry, but anyone who does actually do a caring job, I do commend you. It is a very, very good career to have, but there's just some things that I think are best left forgotten and kind of left to be what it is, because life isn't always meant to make sense, even if you want to keep up to date with every single person that you went to school with. That just isn't possible. And yeah, I will say this though about Twice, just really quickly before I end this episode. Imagine having a group where you have a member called Chaeyoung, Chaeyeon, and Chaeyoung. Like, jeez. Like, I created my own group for fanfiction purposes. This sounds really weird, but I have 2 sets of members who sound very, very similar, and I was thinking about like changing the names of some of them, and I was like, no, actually, I really like it, because when you get she's 31. One of the contestants is 30. Are we sure? Oh well. Right, yeah. When you get like contestants on, I think it's X1 actually, who I will be talking. Can you stop it? I've already bought them. What was I saying on X1? I think there's a member that, like, the oldest and the youngest members, like, quite a lot older than each other. Let's have a look. Unless that's like just the leader. I guess we'll have a look. And we're back. Okay. Han Sung-woo, which is the leader of the group, he was born in 1994. And Do-hyun, who's the youngest, was born in November 2004. And Do-hyun actually recently left his group BAE 173. And I don't think it's been like said that he's like left. That's a picture and a half. I will say this, just for anyone who would like to know, is that I genuinely hate when idols have like coloured contacts in. I hate it. It freaks me out so much, because for just in case you want to know, I have very, very blue eyes with a little bit of green in the middle just before it gets to like my pupil. So I have quite neutrally eyes and anything. Especially when it's like a set of YouTubers that have like really, really distinctly like green blue eyes with a rim of blue, and it looks like they have coloured contacts in. And when sometimes, I guess, if you've got like a really distinctive like eye colour, it can sometimes make it like your eyes look really, really strange. And I wonder if like some people just like choose to have coloured contacts in to like make it look really, really dramatic and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just talking now. Jeez. This is really interesting, actually. Oh my god, I really need to stop like getting involved in like looking at things when I'm in the middle of doing an episode. So I actually just like scroll around on the internet trying to find like pieces of information I can tell you about this sort of stuff whilst I'm doing it, especially with like smaller shows like this one. It's like there's only a limited amount of information. I could tell you not like a ton about I could tell you like not a ton about Produce 101, but there is a lot more general information about them. But whereas with a show like yesterday was No Mercy, and today obviously it being 16, I can't really tell you much in regards to anything. So yeah, I think that just about wraps up for today's episode. Obviously Twice has gone on to be what is dubbed as the nation's girl group, along with Girls' Generation. They recently came out with a subunit called Misamo. Nayeon and Jiho currently are solo artists, along with being in the group. Junghyun, I think, is preparing to make a solo debut within the coming months. My feelings on Chaeyoung are very simple. I do not like her. She gives me the bad vibes ever since the shirt controversy. The Chewy flag thing was horrible, and I really wish that a 16-year-old girl didn't have to apologise for something that seems as simple as just waving a flag. But in the interests of not irritating or, causing any harm from the Chinese government, I think we'll wrap up my thoughts on that sort of area of life. I can give a lot of opinions, however, in the face of, not wanting to annoy one of the biggest countries in the world, I think we'll wrap up today's episode here. In the next, I think, so after Island has debuted, obviously it's the Astro episode, and then it will probably be a girl group maybe, or a soloist. I can talk about some soloists I like. I can pretty much talk about whatever I want to. I'm not bound to anything yet. I'm not bound to anything. Really out of pocket episode today. I've just been talking absolute crap. But I really do hope you liked today's episode, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye!